Hello, I'm Representative Derek Kilmer. This May, I hope you'll join me in celebrating Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. The story of how Asian American and Pacific Islander communities settled and thrived here is part of our country's rich tapestry. This heritage is full of tales passed down from generation to generation that display a determination to never give up. In the face of long odds, Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders never forgot why they came to America in the first place. They had an understanding of what America could be and kept their eyes on the prize. In our home state of Washington, we share a special connection with Asian American communities. Sometimes it's a connection that reminds us that we haven't always stood tall against fear. Bainbridge Island was the first place where the government's decision to intern Japanese Americans during World War II was carried out. People stepped onto a ferry and were shipped off to parts unknown to live under barbed wire and armed guard. But in the aftermath of that decision, our state and our community vowed to come together and to never forget. Local community leaders like Karen Moriaki and others were central to Congress passing a law to establish and to officially name a memorial on Bainbridge Island, the Japanese American Exclusion Memorial. Asian American and Pacific Islanders like Clarence have shown what makes our country so strong, that we embrace everyone who wants to chip in, to help out, to make our country better, and to keep us moving forward. It's in the example of William Nakamura, a Seattleite who fought for the United States during World War II while his family was interned in Idaho. He died saving his platoon from machine gun fire, and in the year 2000 he received a Medal of Honor posthumously. Or in trailblazers like Wing Luke, who in the face of being bullied in school for his Asian heritage, responded by drawing comic strips that his classmates grew to love. Wing served in the Army and eventually received a law degree. In 1962, he became the first person of color on the Seattle City Council, and the first Asian American elected to public office in the entire Pacific Northwest. While his life was tragically cut short, today the Wing Luke Museum draws visitors from all over the country to Washington State to learn and understand more about the Asian American experience. And now, in Tacoma, the Asia Pacific Cultural Center is sharing traditions, food, dancing, clothing, and culture with people in our region and around the world. And I want to give a special shout out to Patsy Sir O'Connell and to Lua Pritchard for their leadership. And their vision for what comes next is truly inspiring. They're telling the story of the people who've come here. There are countless other stories about Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders making our region and our nation a more diverse and rewarding place. From the new restaurant that opens its doors and helps to revitalize a community, to an entrepreneur that takes an idea and turns it into a company, creating jobs in the process. I look forward to continuing to work with our Asian American and Pacific Islander communities to keep building a stronger nation together. And I look forward to seeing how the next generation will make their own mark on Asian Pacific American Heritage Month.